Hi, this is Amy Mastrogiuseppe, and today we're going to get rid of tight hip flexors. So we're going to do an abdominal massage. You're going to need your Coregeous ball, Yoga Tune-Up Coregeous ball. You can also use a Pilates ball, just make sure it's not completely blown up. You can also use a kid's little kickball, but again, not completely blown up. Then you're going to need your Tune-Up alpha ball to get into those hip flexors. So a softball will work, but that's going to be really hard. But highly recommend the alpha ball. You can get the links to this equipment in the description of this video. I am Amy. I am a Kihara resistance stretch therapist, a mobility specialist, and I'm helping you live without pain. If you like my channel, please subscribe to it by clicking right here. All right, so here's what you're going to do. You're going to start with a massage in the belly. So our tight hip flexors, when we're talking about hip flexors, we are talking about the tissue right through here. So we're going to target that tissue with some massage therapy. First with the ball, we're going to put that ball right under your ribs. This is also really great for bloating. So if you're feeling bloated, feel free to do this routine. Also good for PMS cramps. So get to it with the abdominal massage. A lot of good things. So we're placing the Coregeous ball right under our ribs in the belly, and we're going to make circles. We're going to go over to the right side, go down towards the hip, across the bottom abs, lower abs, and then up the left side back to the rib. So we're making this circle, and keep the belly relaxed as you do this. This is really warming up the tissue, helping get rid of some of that tension. You may feel this is very uncomfortable. Most people, when they first start abdominal massage, it's not going to feel great. Probably don't want to do this right after you've eaten. And you might feel this in the lower back as well. So this helps lower back pain, which releasing the hip flexors will help lower back pain. A big cause of lower back pain is tight hip flexors. So we're just going to massage that out. All right, and then let's come to our side. So we're going to lie on our side. Again, place the Coregeous ball between your ribs and your hips here. And we're going to lie down. Rest your head on your arms or a block or a pillow. Let's just take a few breaths here and just relaxing into the Coregeous ball. So hitting the hip flexors from the side. So we're getting to the QL a little bit here. And remember the hip flexors, and I'm using hip flexors and psoas interchangeably. So they start in the right here and then cross through the hip and attach to the spine on the inside of the spine in the back. So it's a big muscle, and it helps flex the hips or draw the knee into the chest or lift the leg off the floor. All right, and then just start to rock a little bit front to back here, massaging the sides. So the QL definitely is connected to the hip flexor group. Fascially connected for sure. All right, so massaging that out. Good. And then slowly come up. And you want to stay there for a minute to 2 minutes to where you start to feel that releasing. You want that tension releasing. And then switching sides. So draping over the other side, relaxing, breathing. Try to do your diaphragmatic breathing. Notice if you're breathing more through your chest or more through your belly and ribs. So we want to breathe a little more through the ribs when we're in that calm and relaxed state. The chest breathing is more when we're in fight or flight. So we want to downregulate that breath. Calm the nervous system. Through our diaphragmatic breath. Diaphragmatic breathing. All right, and then just rock a little front to back. And then slowly come off. Good. Okay, now you're going to grab your alpha ball. Now this is going to up the intensity. We're going to hit 3 spots with alpha ball. We're going to go inside the front of the pelvis, the iliacus. So that's a muscle that kind of goes right in there. Then we're going to hit the psoas, which is more in the middle. And then we're going to hit right above the pubic bone. So we're going to take that ball, put it right in the inside edge of the hip bone. And this is often very, very tight on people. Take a few breaths here, just let it relax. Just trying to get that tension to release. And then I want you to come up onto your elbows, and then the side that the ball is on, you're going to lift that leg if possible, and then lower back down. And repeat that. Lift up onto the arms. Maybe you just do the arms, maybe you just do the leg, whatever is possible for you. Or maybe you just hold there until that tension starts, that tissue starts to relax. You don't have to add the movement. All right, so do that a few times and then switch sides. So go ahead and lift off slowly, place the ball into the other side, right by the hip bone, inside of the hip bone, and then lower down. This is also really good for sciatica pain to do this stuff. I find that the position of the pelvis is very important in relieving sciatica pain. Just those nerves are getting compressed somehow, so it's probably the alignment of the pelvis. And if you look at the back of the pelvis and the front of the pelvis and get the pelvis better aligned, and it will help that sciatica pain. All right, so then lift up onto the elbows and lift that leg. All right, and then come back down. Repeat. And back down. And up. Good. Now we're going to get more into the psoas. So the psoas, you're going to find your hip bone, you're going to find the belly button, and you're going to make that diagonal, and we're going to hit right in the middle of that diagonal. Okay? So we're going to lie back down. So basically from where we were, we're moving it up a little and towards the center and then back down. So this is hitting a big psoas. It is a big muscle. So they're clearly, if you're not in that right spot, you're probably still going to hit it because it is a big, thick muscle. So same thing. So lower down, it's going to feel a little different. It depends on how tight your psoas is, your hip flexors are. Again, you're going to come back up onto your elbows, lift the leg, lower down. And this is why you don't want to use a really hard ball, because this is intense. You want to use something that has a little bit of gift to it. So that's why I like the Yoga Tune-Up products. See that one more time, then we're going to switch sides. Good. Okay. And again, find the pelvis, the bone, the front of the bony part, and your belly button. Make a diagonal, and we're going right in the middle. You can also use a smaller ball. So if this is too intense, use a smaller ball. Not too high there. I'm going to lift up, leg. One more time. Good. All right, now last one. Again, just working the tissue. This fascia is all connected. Now we're going to go right above the pubic bone. So this is going to be a little harder here. And we're going to go right above that. So where your rectus abdominis comes down. So the lower abs, right in there. Lower belly, usually where you feel a little bloated. All right, again, we're going to come down on that. Again, this is great for sciatica and any SI joint pain as well. All right, and then just lift up onto the elbows, stretching the abdominals out. And then back down. 2 more times, lifting up. Then back down. And 1 more time, lifting up. And back down. Good. Okay, slowly come off. Anytime you're coming off the balls or the foam rollers, slowly come off. And that is your hip flexor releasing tension routine. And if you like that, you will love my starter stretch program. This is the first phase, the release phase in my 3-part method. So if you want access to a free starter stretch routine, go ahead and click right here. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you like this, if it helped, please leave a comment in the comment section below. Give me a heart, give me a like, and share it with somebody that has tight hip flexors. If they're complaining about lower back pain, or if they're a runner, this will be really great for them, or even a cyclist. This was a really great routine to do to release that built up tension in your hip flexors. So again, this is Amy. Thank you so much for watching. Till next week. Bye for now.